My name's Anne-Marie Hadcock and I'm from Wyerton, Ontario, and I'm working on a large project for CAFKA, which is a 15-foot tree that's been wrapped with white chenille yarn that's going to be installed in Victoria Park. And this fits into my practice. I like to make art out in municipal trails and provincial and federal trails and parks that hikers just happen across, something that doesn't quite fit into nature. And in a way, the artwork it blends in with the natural surroundings, but also blatantly sticks out because it's made or covered or wrapped with artificial materials. So the project for CAFKA is going to be situated next to the boathouse in Victoria Park, and people are going to happen across and see this, large white covered tree. It's going to look like it's either snow covered or like a large velvet antler sitting in the park, and people are going to be encouraged to go up and touch the piece and interact with it. Well, I've been working with yarn a lot since probably grad school. And originally I was making large line drawings out of metal and such, and I found that there was just something really missing with the texture and more formal attributes of lines, so I started wrapping things with yarn to try to give them more unique values and more unique kind of line thicknesses. And then I started building things out in nature. I couldn't get a really large studio space at the time, and I like to work really big, so I started building things outside, and then I started to see the way people interacted with some of the bright colored material. And wrapping things with yarn was a really great way to work because I was able to pick up my sculptures, have them lightweight, transport them anywhere, put them down, and be able to pick them up and move them without harming nature. So in this particular case too, using this tree from CAFKA, we're using a tree that was donated by JCA Farms. And the tree itself was one that had winter damage, so it wouldn't live, it's passed away, so we're not actually harming any nature. We're using a tree that's already deceased, but still green enough that we could wrap it without the branches breaking. So it's going to go into Victoria Park, into the ground. It's not going to harm anything, and then it'll come out and things will go back to the way it was before. I kind of believe in making a art doesn't have to be expensive, and art doesn't have to be something that's permanent to have an effect on people and viewers. So I try to leave a little footprint if I can. I like to think that people react to the work. I know you can't reach everyone, but at the same time, I try to put things in public locations so people stop and maybe reevaluate their day. They're on a walk to work, or they're on a hike, and they don't expect art to be there. So they're giving a chance to really sort of happen across art in a different, kind of different location than, say, an art gallery where people are expecting art to be. So it kind of changes their daily routine. When I had some pieces out in Bruce Peninsula National Park, we had geocache, and students went around looking for the art. They may not have found the art at all, but they started really looking at nature because they're like, is this the art, or is this is this real? So, in a way, it's almost kind of like reevaluating your surroundings and learning more about them by putting something there that doesn't quite belong.